We hear thunderclap and people run screaming out the door, screaming for their lives even, running amok as Aggie Macduff calls out for Velma Dinkley's help. Why is she so desperate for help? Welcome to Mysteries in the Machine.
I'm Charlie.
And I'm Ethan.
And we have a knocking on the Mystery Machine door. Should we let them in? Who do we think is gonna show up today?
Let's let them in.
Is there bagpipes? I hear some bagpipes playing ominously. Oh, hi!
I don't
Hello.
think. Oh,
hi.
Hello,
I tried to do a
Elliott.
Scottish accent, but I don't know how to do a Scottish accent saying hi.
That's okay. Honestly, neither do I. We'll see how that ended up.
But yes, hello. It's good to be back. Or
Yay!
for this podcast, first time.
I was gonna say, this is your first time on this podcast. I've recorded with you on other podcasts.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Elliott.
Thank you for having me.
Pod. Welcome to the Scooby-Doo worlds. Here are some Scooby snacks. There's bagpipes playing ominously in the fog. I don't know. Something's going on here.
They're going to control my dinner. Remote control.
Oh no.
They have a remote control in the DoorDash car, I guess.
The Uber Eats is just using Nessie.
There you go.
Wild. Welcome so much to Mysteries in the Machine, my friend.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
It's
good to be there.
Tell us a little bit about you. And who you are, your pronouns, and your Scooby-Doo history.
So I'm Elliott. Any pronouns is fine, but I usually go by he, him. Scooby-Doo. Good question. I think I've never watched the original, run of Scooby-Doo. So this was like a first, watching this episode. It was fun. I think I first started with Scooby-Doo, watching it on CBBC, I think for the UK. Your UK listeners might know. So it's like a channel for children, for older children, because the really young one get CBBS. And it was Scooby-Doo, and I would watch these episodes at 8, 9 a.m. And because my parents were still asleep, I would have to turn the volume off. And so I would just have the images.
That's hilarious.
Amazing.
And I think the first movie I watched was I had nightmares because of it. It was about they were at camp, but there were two camps. One was really rich, one was really poor.
Oh my god, Camp Scare!
Camp Scare?
No, that one is legit scary.
I was
Scooby-Doo movie,
terrified.
That one and Zombie Island are I think the highest for scaring people rates, even adults.
I watched it really young, and how the axe murderer woodsman thing really, really creeped me out. And it was so scary. I think that's pretty much it. Well, I watched the live action one. I had the DVD, and it was one of my favorite movies for a while when I was younger. But that's pretty much it for Scooby-Doo.
Very good. Very cool.
Elliott, did you choose this episode, or did Charlie assign it to you?
I think Charlie gave me a list, And
Yeah, I showed you like all the ones that we had, and I think I also
and I
did I
was
give you
like,
like a
oh,
description of
Scotland.
something?
Great.
Yeah.
Let me show
Okay.
because I don't sound Scottish, but I am Scottish. Well, partly Scottish.
Okay.
So my father is Scottish, my mother is French. So I lived in
Okay.
Scotland and I am living in France. So basically,
Okay.
yeah, I was like, oh, these are my roots. I wonder how they're gonna represent it. And um,
Whew.
it was
I'm
something.
sorry.
It's for sure
I,
fun.
I apologize to your dad for my terrible Scottish accent impersonation.
That's fine. Like my uncle, I legit cannot understand him sometimes because of how strong his accent is. Like the Scottish accent
Okay.
is wild. So no worries in terms of accents.
Oh
Mhm.
god. I'm just now thinking, and I'm realizing some later lore of Scooby Doo. So
Mhm.
it's funny to me that you're like half Scottish, half French, and Daphne has relatives in both
Yeah,
Scotland and France in like later shows.
I'm fairly certain
Incredible.
I watched another episode in Scotland, where it was same
Yeah, there's one
thing,
in
like a
What's New, I
submarine
think.
that was more
Yeah,
recent.
there's a movie with the Loch Ness monster as well, and it's like Daphne's cousin or something.
Yeah, I
And it's
think
like
I
it's
saw
in the
that
What's
one.
New Scooby Doo era. And I know there's a What's New Scooby Doo episode where there's another of Daphne's cousins in France during Fashion Week and she gets abducted by a gargoyle. So like,
Wow, from Notre Dame or just
yeah,
a random gargoyle?
I believe it's from Notre Dame. Also, for
Hmm.
some reason, there is in fact a hunchback in the episode because, of course,
I mean,
there is.
it's a pretty
Yeah,
famous book, so
true. Written by one of the most famous French authors, Victor Hugo,
Mhm.
who
That's
is
true.
like
That's true.
adored in France. We have to study him a lot.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, makes sense.
But here we are in definitely, absolutely Scotland today. There's no doubt
Mhm.
about it. All of these accents are wonderful.
Yeah, they
Yes,
sure are something.
absolutely fantastic.
Yeah,
Why don't
Oh
we?
boy.
it was so funny when I first heard her going like, "No, come back." It was just so bad. It really made me laugh. But who is she in relation to Velma? I didn't quite get that.
I think she's just a
As far
friend
as
of
I know, they're just
theirs.
friends.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm also personally offended by the accents in this episode. I'm not that Scottish,
Yeah.
but I do have a little bit in me. I got a little bit of that
I was
Scottish
gonna
in me.
say. I'm
Yeah, the
pretty
red
sure you're at
hair.
least part Scottish somewhere along the line.
Or
Yeah,
Irish.
it's kind of like a British mutt thing going on there. There's some
Yeah.
Scottish, there's some English, there's some Irish, and it's all just like there. About 25%. Yeah.
Did you take like those tests or whatever? That like,
No, that's just like what I've heard from my grandfather, who
mm,
just British Isles mutt is like what his entire family is.
they
So
came on the Mayflower and shit.
I have no fucking clue.
Yeah. You
Uh,
know these tests are illegal in most of Europe. Like, so to do those
Really?
like genealogy
hmm.
tests, you have to send them in from the US where it's allowed.
I have
I did not know
questions.
that.
Like, what's going on with
Well, I
these
mean,
Well,
tests?
the EU has better privacy laws than we do.
yeah, because I think they're
That's
also
probably
Mm,
used,
why.
like the data of those tests is used for
yeah,
reasons. But also,
probably is.
like specifically in France, I think also has very strict laws about race. Like we're not allowed to uh like ask the race of a person or whatever. So because it's so strict, um
Sure.
like yeah, we're never asked about our ethnicities. We're just considered French.
Hmm.
So
Okay.
I think because
Mm,
of that, like there might be some things about if you are able to tell where they come from, they might get discriminated against or blah blah blah. France is very strict about anything racial. Like, it's not allowed.
Okay.
Yeah, very interesting based on how racist I know France can be.
Oh
So,
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, France is
yeah,
quite
yeah.
Islamophobic. Um,
Yikes.
well, the news in France is very Islamophobic. The rest of France, less
That's
so.
unfortunate.
Oh,
Kind of like
well,
your Fox News, where they just
Oh
yay.
say
god,
shit.
we don't need to talk about that. I don't want to talk about that.
And instead they call it
Ugh.
Franck's News.
They call it C News, actually, but
I was
similar.
making a
He's-
pun here.
I know.
He was trying to make a pun.
Okay, all right,
Okay.
all right. What's her name? We called Aggie.
Aggie.
Yeah,
Aggie.
yes, Aggie. There we go. She is calling for help. She wants Velma's help specifically. She's buddies with Velma. I love that. That we have again, we have these connections with the gang. We've had so many of them in this series actually, where it's just like, oh yeah, we're going to visit our pal. I'm forgetting all of their names. But literally 2 episodes ago we went to Salem and visit our good buddy. Last episode we went to Turkey to visit our professor friend. I love it when they just go to visit a friend
What's
in
their
a random
travel
place.
budget? Must be quite
I
big.
don't know. We don't even know if they're
Budget?
getting paid. Honestly, it's never
You think
explained.
they have a budget?
Yeah. Imagine trying to get visas for all of that.
Let's not
Oof.
forget
I don't think they're
that
doing that.
2 of them come from money. So
Yes.
I think and they're incorporated. So
They
they
are.
have sponsors. They have corporate sponsors because they're Mystery Incorporated.
Are they
So
sponsored by
have money.
Scooby Snacks?
Oh, I hope
God,
so.
I hope so.
We have no
I mean,
idea who the
you
corporate sponsors are. We make up stories that it's
Yeah.
Shaggy's uncles or something.
Yeah.
Shaggy's the other one that comes from money? I thought it was
Yeah.
Fred and
No,
Daphne.
it's Shaggy
It's
and it's
Daphne and
Daphne. They both
Shaggy.
come from money. You would never expect it to be Shaggy because he rejects it so much.
Because for me, he's like the stoner of the group.
He is the stoner.
Yeah.
It's true. No, there's
Well,
one
I
of the
mean, the
modern
stoners come
movies.
from everywhere. You can be rich and a stoner. I shouldn't judge. But
There's memes about one of the modern movies. I want to say it's Sword in the Scoob, where people are like, yeah, we thought that you wanted to take over this land, Shaggy. And he's like, why the fuck would I want to own land? That's why all these bad guys do shit, is they want to own land. I don't want your fucking land. Leave me alone.
That's
Shaggy
good.
was
He has,
I don't want to be rich. Leave me be.
good moral values.
But I do think he's a drug dealer on the side, and that's also how they can afford things. So.
Oh, I'm certain that the Scooby Snacks are
absolutely.
actually edibles.
My fiance said the same thing.
I think in some iterations they might just be, but it's hard to tell. Are we giving the dog edibles? Are we giving the dog edibles?
I mean, I'm sure those exist.
The dog was literally policing sheep. He did he give someone a ticket? I think the dog is so high he thinks he's a policeman.
Is that why Scooby has superpowers? Because the Scooby Snacks are edibles? And they just allow him to do this cartoon logic? New theory. New theories. All right, let's get into our episode and our shenanigans. We're going off the rails already.
Yeah,
it sure is an Elliott episode.
Elliott already mentioned it. Yeah, Elliott mentioned it. There's several herds of animals blocking the road as they're driving to the castle.
I just have to say, this is really common in the Highlands. Especially sheep and cattle. The number of times my family, we've been stuck because there's cattle in front of us or there are a bunch of sheep. It's It happens so often. So
I'm not
yeah,
surprised.
realistic in a way for
I
Okay.
love
Scooby-Doo.
that. So, yeah, the gang's like, oh, they need to be shepherded by a dog. We need to get these animals out of the way. So Scooby doesn't like go and put on his sheepdog. He does Scooby count with ACAB? I think Scooby counts as ACAB today,
Well,
sadly.
especially
In
if
this
he gives,
specific instance, yes. He
didn't
gives a goat a
he?
ticket for jaywalking, which
Yeah.
no cop I've ever met has done before, even when
Also,
they've seen it
jaywalking
happen.
isn't a thing in the UK. It's only in the US.
Oh,
That's
so Scooby's
wild.
doing illegal stuff here.
Because I
He's
had to
doing
Wow.
illegal
Google.
things.
I had to Google what jaywalking was because I didn't know what it was. But it's apparently only a thing in the US.
Oh.
It's like nowhere else where
Okay.
jaywalking is fine. So yeah, because we jaywalk all the
I'm
time.
learning so
I'm
much.
constantly jaywalking. Like I don't.
I love that.
Elliot,
I love
Elliot, I
that.
gotta be honest. Even here,
We do it all the time.
the yeah, we do it all the time too. Cops don't really care about it, or if they
Yeah.
do,
Okay.
they are royal assholes, and you don't talk to them again.
Hmm.
I am from Boston, Massachusetts. If you're not jaywalking, you are not a Bostonian. So
Okay. Yeah,
I
because
am
I
from the
was like really
Midwest.
shocked that this was a thing.
Yeah,
this
So
yeah.
is so funny. So Scooby comes out in his little like cop uniform and has like this light with him, this like
mhm.
traffic light, and he
Probably
starts
was in the
ticketing
back
the
of the van.
goats. Maybe it's him on the back of the van. We've said before that it's like, what is it, like a wormhole or something in the back of the van?
Or a
Like it's
TARDIS or
just,
something.
yeah, there's just endless hammer space in the back of this van.
Correct.
Mhm.
Yes.
So this is our first shenanigan, and Elliot,
Yes.
this is something that we track on the podcast. We track things that are too cartoonish to happen in real life. We call them shenanigans, and we
Okay.
have a running list of how many there are in each episode. So
Okay.
The
What's
number
the
to beat is
most?
47, but yeah,
The
for this
47.
most-
season it's 47. Yeah.
Oh, in one
Um,
season, not an episode.
No, in one episode.
No, in one episode this season it's 47.
What?
Yeah.
Yep. Uh-huh.
Yeah. It was a lot.
It like every
the all
second.
time that's more than
Yes.
one every minute. I think it's like it comes out to around 2 per minute ish.
And like the thing is,
Wow.
last season we had like hour-long episodes, or like 40-minute minute episodes.
Yeah, and even then we only got up to like 50 something.
Yeah, we got to 54 was our highest ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, but for an hour. But still, 54 for an hour is quite like
Yeah.
it's quite
That's
a lot. But
one every minute. Yeah.
yeah, but 47 for 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
That's.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that was 47 in this one. Probably like
Oh,
10.
I can guarantee there weren't. Well,
Yeah,
it's probably close to
that's
like
not the average.
20-ish.
That is not the average. That is the highest one. Our average is more like 20 something. So
yeah, it's mid to high 20s is our average, which is around 1 per minute.
Okay. Yeah, well, going back to the episode, they say that this isn't a lake, it's a loch. Loch is Gaelic for lake. So.
yeah, I mean, yes.
And then the
But,
weird
I mean,
Scottish ghosts appear.
Yeah.
I do love Shaggy saying, well, a loch looks a lot like a lake. Aha. Shaggy joke.
Like a lock as in a door lock, or did I just not get the pun?
Like a lot. Like a lake.
Yeah, he's
like
trying
a
to
lot.
rhyme
like
with
a
a
lake.
lot.
Yeah, okay. I think I got it.
Yeah.
Shaggy does good jokes and also bad jokes.
Also, I've never seen people be frightened by bagpipes.
No, me neither.
Of Scooby-Doo.
Are they not meant
they're
to ward off
loud.
strangers? Is this not a thing? Or is this just a joke from Mamma Mia?
What? I didn't hear the beginning.
Yeah.
In the movie Mamma Mia, someone makes a joke that like, oh yeah, I have these bagpipes to ward off strangers. So that's just what I think of them as. Yeah, bagpipes are meant to ward off strangers because they're so loud.
I mean, they are loud. They're quite loud, but I've never seen them to ward off strangers. Usually, like,
I mean, you definitely know when somebody's playing them nearby you.
well, if you go in like in Scotland, like Edinburgh or Glasgow or whatever, there's always one guy on the street playing the bagpipes, in a full like kilt and everything. So, and they usually like
Yeah.
Do they
they're.
have like a hat or something on the ground that you can throw money into?
Mhm.
Good.
Okay, that makes sense.
That's our
Very
that's
good. Busking
that's
is
your
good.
that's the Scottish version of guy on the side of the road with like a guitar.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're bringing people to him instead of boarding them off.
Anyway, here's Wonderwall. Try playing that on the bagpipes.
On the bagpipes.
Yeah, that must be complicated.
You would think. To be honest, I don't know what the limits are for what you can play on the bagpipes.
I've never heard a modern
No
song
idea.
on the bagpipes.
I
I only heard
no.
like
Okay,
old.
so every year there is an Irish cultural festival in Kansas City, which is the closest major city to me. And they brought in this woman called Allie the Piper, and she plays bagpipe versions of like modern pop songs.
So it's like the Scottish version of Bridgerton music.
Yes, exactly.
Oh my god, we'll get that next season because they'll be in Scotland. Sorry, I just thought about that.
Aren't they? They're not going to go back because
The-
it's like the season.
I thought they were English. Yeah.
No,
They
but
are,
Michaela is
but
Scottish.
the love
That's
interest
true,
next
she
season is
is.
Scottish, and I've heard that most of that book takes place in
Oh.
Scotland. So
Okay, so we are going to Scotland. Cool.
Yeah, but I
think
think
we're
also
gonna
like
get it.
they might just come back to London
might.
because most of the show is based in London. Because they changed a
Yeah.
bunch of stuff anyways.
They have.
Yeah, and from what I've heard, so Kelly, my fiance, her older sister has read some of the books. She likes the show better than the books.
Yeah.
So
That's what I've heard
read the
from
books.
everyone who's read them.
They're not good. I've read them.
oh no,
They're not good. But they're first of all, they're incredibly predictable. The men are horrendous in the books. They're like
I've heard
consent is
I've
not a
heard.
thing.
Ew, that's disgusting.
And
But isn't
And
this
they're very
this next
tropey.
one? I've heard that the Francesca one is also like the steamiest of them all. And
yeah, because it's to contrast her love with
John,
John was like very like
very
normal.
not sexual.
Yeah,
very,
not
like,
sexual. Whereas, yeah, with Michael or Michaela, it's like whimsical, like
this is
very
this is like
steamy.
discourse that I haven't heard is that like the lesbian season is going to be the steamiest one. Where is that discourse?
As it should be, honestly. Like,
come on, guys.
Yeah, I don't recommend the books though. I do. The show's pretty good, but not the books.
I've only seen half of season 3, all of season 4. Because Kelly started watching it a few months ago.
Ethan, watch season 2.
Season 2 is really good.
Yes.
And season 4, I really enjoyed. The other two,
yeah. Well,
season 2
I've
is
seen
a
all of season
bisexual's
4.
like fantasy.
Jonathan Bailey, not Bennett.
I love.
Not even Jonathan
this
Bailey.
man.
The woman.
Oh yeah, what's her name again? Kate Sharma. I don't remember the actress's name, but she's gorgeous.
Yeah, okay. I think I did watch a couple episodes of season 2 with Kelly. Yes, the woman
so
he ends
pretty.
up marrying. Yeah, Kate,
like,
right? That's her name.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Like Jonathan Bailey is gorgeous, but then I look at Kate and I'm just like,
well, her like didn't her eyebrows go viral because of
that woman's jawline was sculpted by Michelangelo? I swear.
Oh, she's so pretty, and she's gonna be in the new Devil Wears Prada movie.
What?
So I can't wait to see her in that.
Definitely not watching the sequel.
Yeah, because she's like, I think she's stepping into Anne Hathaway's role, like where she used to be, and that's the story of it.
Yo!
So Anne
Okay,
Hathaway's playing
I'm
like
sold.
the Meryl Streep role this time.
I'm sold. I'm so sold. This has nothing to do with Scooby-Doo.
All I know
Oh, yeah,
is that Kelly and I are seeing it opening weekend because Kelly and her sisters love that movie. I love The Devil Wears Prada because of Meryl
It's
Streep
really
and
good.
Stanley Tucci. They are both iconic in that movie.
What's in May?
Yeah, I had to watch it
It's going on my
for the
calendar
kids
to
I was
check
taking
this one
care
out.
of.
All right.
No, Meryl Streep and Stanley Tucci, and honestly, and Anne Hathaway. Like, Anne Hathaway, in my mind, has never had a bad performance.
Yeah.
But
Also, the clothes are so, like, they're still good. Even if it was, like,
Yeah.
20 years ago? They're still good
Something like that.
clothes.
Well, and
Like, they don't seem dated
I saw
or whatever.
I saw that on the press junket for The Devil Wears Prada 2, Meryl Streep wore the cerulean sweater. Like the cerulean sweater from
Which
the
apparently is
movie.
not even cerulean. It's another shade of blue.
Oh my god.
I don't know shades of colors that well.
Yeah, I read it somewhere. I was a bit disappointed.
Wow.
Anyway,
all right,
we
let's
are
reel it
way
in.
off
Let's
track.
reel it in. We were talking about bagpipes. We had our first ghost encounter.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, and
And then the Loch Ness Monster arrives.
Fake Loch Ness Monster, yeah.
Which is
Yeah.
dry heaving on them.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
gotta love
it's just
how
breathing
often
on them.
I think they definitely did this in the modern movie with the Loch Ness Monster too. That like the Loch Ness Monster has to breathe on you. Like you have to have that animation. And
But like,
do we really need that?
we do. Apparently we do. That's the most terrifying thing it can do.
and apparently it's
stare
warm.
at you menacingly. I did it.
And does
You're welcome.
absolutely nothing. Just stares.
No, it just stares at you and breathes on you because that's exactly what a dinosaur.
And speaking
Yeah.
of breathing on you, Scooby like is having a panic attack when he sees it through the window, and he fogs up the whole window in 5 seconds. And
Did
writes,
he-
And writes
Yeah.
yikes on the window.
This is shenaniganery because dogs cannot write.
This is
That's what you
I'm
were concerned
counting
about?
the bar is pretty low, Elliot. That's all I'll say.
The bar is low because Scooby himself is all of the shenanigans most of the time.
You also know that dogs can't talk either.
If we counted every time he talks,
Believe me.
then it would be too high.
Okay.
So
Yeah, it'd be very
we do
high.
have to have that counted as like, okay, that's fine.
That's just like
Okay.
understood.
So they
so after
hightail
that,
it the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they pull up to the Jolly. What was it? The
Jolly Scott Inn. Jolly Scott Inn.
Incredible.
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
just wrote
yeah.
innkeeper is a red herring.
Oh, absolutely.
That was my
Oh,
only
yeah.
note.
Yeah,
So
they're
very-
literally just going there to ask for directions because, as usual, Fred has no clue where the fuck he's going.
Mhm.
He's also in
What?
another country. How would you know where you
True.
are?
Do
A
you
map?
do they like what side of the road do you drive on in the US?
In
We
the-
drive
in the
on
US,
the
we-
right side of the road, but I know in the UK, I don't know if it's Scotland and Northern Ireland as well, but I know in England they drive on the left side of the road.
And in Scotland and Northern Ireland they drive on the left as well. So he might be like get in a car accident if he's not careful.
It's definitely possible.
Yeah, I was gonna
I
say.
think that may be
definitely
why they had
remember-
everybody leave, so that way there's no way for him to get in a car accident.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. I did remember that it was Scotland, that it's on the left-hand side of the road, because you ever seen The Little Vampire? There is almost an accident that happens because the family is from the US, they moved to Scotland,
Mhm.
and they almost hit like a big truck. Like, oh right, wrong side of the road.
I've never seen that
Don't you-
movie, Little Vampire.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah,
Me
the
neither.
Little Vamp. My goodness, has no one had a childhood? The Little Vampire?
Okay,
Oh, my
okay,
goodness.
Charlie. I saw Halloween Town when I was in college. Forgive me.
What's Halloween Town?
It's a is it a Disney Channel original movie, Charlie?
It is one of the original Disney Channel original movies from the
Okay.
90s.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
it
well,
Yeah,
I
is.
from like
wasn't born in the
1994.
90s. I don't.
Neither was
I
I.
couldn't
Ugh.
have watched it.
Ugh. I keep forgetting
But
how
like,
young you people are.
is Elliot the
I'm
same age as me?
22. I'm
I
22.
know.
You're younger than me. Okay.
Babies.
Okay.
These are babies I'm speaking to. My
Yeah,
mother was talking about having my 30th birthday party, and I was like, don't remind me.
yeah, because
Did
when
we
we
turn 30
first
in,
talked to
like,
each other, I
2
think I was.
years?
Yeah, we've
Everybody
known
was
each
talking.
other. Sorry. What's going on?
No, I've known Charlie for 6 years. I was 19 when we met.
Yes. Ethan was small bab. Wee
Yeah,
bab.
I was 19 when we started talking as well.
You're wee bab. You're both you're wee babs. You're babies.
Was that
This
19?
is
And
correct.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am 25. So,
2001?
2000. My birthday's in June.
all right. I'm now gonna have to put the little vampire on something we watch for the bonus show because this is like
Okay.
peak like children's supernatural movie.
I mean,
like,
I've seen Casper, like the live action Casper movie.
this is like the same era. This was like in 2000. It was a Warner
Okay.
Brothers movie. It had oh god, Susan from Narnia was in it. Like
Really?
this was like pre-Narnia Susan. Anna Popwell.
That's incredible. I love that for her.
There's a Little Vampire and a Little Vampire 3D. Which one am I supposed to?
The 3D one is the newer one. We don't speak about this. That's like a Netflix show, I think.
Okay.
I didn't know that there was I didn't know there was no 3D embossing, say, when it comes to
there's an animated
the Little
version.
Vampire.
The Little Vampire's a redhead. Is that why you like him?
He's not a redhead. I don't think there's any redheads in that fucking movie.
What? Really?
Elliot, what are you looking at?
I don't know, like a
gotta
redhead
look this
toddler
up.
with a.
Oh, I see what you're talking about. The redhead with the spiky hair and the glasses.
Yeah.
I thought that's blonde. That kid looks blonde to me.
I don't know.
He looks
that
like
I've
a redhead.
He looks like a redhead.
That I've been thinking this child is blonde my entire life.
I see
and he has
where
red hair.
I see where Elliot's coming from, because the actor who plays him, he does not have red hair. Maybe he dyed it.
For me, he
could
has
also
red.
just
Just
be
the
one of
lighting.
I think it's the lighting because I think he's blonde.
But even in this other photo that I have of him, it looks like he has red hair.
Okay.
When he's in the woods, he kind of looks like
also-
a ginger Harry Potter in this.
I'm seeing several characters with the last name Sackville Bag, and I'm like,
yes.
Okay.
So I didn't know the Hobbit characters until like after seeing this movie. So I was like, Sackville Baggins? Are they copying the Little Vampire?
Charles.
I didn't realize. I was like, wait a second, why are these the same thing? Yeah.
Is Sackville Baggins I read The Hobbit. It's Bilbo.
They're
Bilbo
in The
Baggins.
Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, they're like Bilbo's cousins.
They're like
okay.
Yeah, and they take Bag End. They claim Bag End after he leaves and Frodo leaves.
I read the book.
And they're like at the very end of Return of the King, they're having like a big like estate sale to get rid of all his stuff.
Oh yeah,
because he hasn't been there for like a year. So
yeah.
Anyway, we are way off track.
Yes, we are.
This is great content. I feel like this is prime Elliott episode.
Oh, 100%. Yes. Every single time you either have me on or we had you on, we would go on tangents.
Okay. So the innkeeper
with
is like
Alice. We would record up to like 3.5 hours sometimes.
True.
Oh wow.
What is this innkeeper's name?
I don't think he had a name, did he?
He has a name. I swear he said, because he introduced himself.
Oh,
Neil
yeah, he
Dunwoody
did.
is his
Is
name.
he Neil Dunwoody? Okay. So Dunwoody is like, fuck off, get out of my inn. I don't have any space for you. Okay. I guess Jesus will have to go elsewhere.
Jesus.
There was no room in the inn? No?
Oh,
Anyway.
isn't that Joseph?
Okay, that went over my head. I thought you were like, Jesus, I guess we'll have to go somewhere else. Like,
No, Jesus has to be born elsewhere. Like, he can't go
Yeah,
in the inn.
but that's Joseph.
obviously.
That's not
Well,
Jesus.
yeah, it is Joseph, but Jesus can't go in the inn because he can't
that's
be born
true.
there.
Jesus is
Well,
still
he's
in
already
utero at the
inside
time,
somebody else.
All right, fine. Give me a minute, guys. I'm trying
He's
to make a
inside
joke.
Mary.
Charlie, you went to Catholic school. You should know this stuff.
I do know this stuff. I was making a joke very quickly, and nobody got it anyway. So
I got it.
Fair
I
enough.
just didn't understand why it was Jesus and not Joseph.
So
I
they're
was
like,
lost
we
because
just
it
need
wasn't.
directions.
Anyway,
And Dunwoody's
Yeah.
like, don't go there. Castle Macduff is fucked right now. Like, there's a ghost. There's the Loch Ness Monster. Don't go there.
Also, Macduff sounds such like a fake name.
It really does. It sounds
I
like,
think it's a Macbeth reference. I could be wrong though.
oh yeah, that is a guy in Macbeth, isn't it? Right?
It's the main antagonist, Macduff. Yeah,
Is that
Ah.
because he's
Macduff or is it
you know
Macduff?
I think it's Macduff, but I think
It is
etymologically they're
Mac.
related.
Okay.
Yeah. Fun
Elliot, correct
fact:
me
I've
if I'm
actually
wrong,
never
but-
read Macbeth. I skipped
even in high
that
school?
class. Nope, I skipped that class in high school because I went like to a higher class and I like skipped the one in between where I would have read
Okay.
Macbeth. So I was one of like 10 people in my high school who had to sit through Macbeth and had no clue what the fuck was happening.
Okay.
It was hilarious.
I had to study
So-
it. I was in an international school. We had to study everything that Shakespeare wrote, pretty much. And I'm
Mm,
studying English literature, so I mean,
You
it's a
can't
given.
really
fun.
escape Shakespeare if you speak English. It's just,
Not
it's
really.
required.
Well, it was my. Oh, what do you have in the US? It's not A level. LSATs? Like, I
That's
had
a-
to write a bunch of essays on Shakespeare.
Oh,
SATs
okay.
question
Oh,
mark? I don't know.
SATs, yeah. But you
Yeah,
don't have
I
essays
see.
for
I'm pretty sure
SATs. You have
We
a
do.
questions
We do have-
thingy.
There's at least one essay, if not a couple essays in the
there's
SATs.
one. Yeah, there's a English portion of the SAT where you do have to write.
Really? Because the popular
Mhm.
opinion is that it's only multiple choice.
No, there's
Well, most
definitely
of the test
one.
is.
I think there is just one essay, and like sometimes you're graded in accordance with the essay, sometimes you're not. Like it really
Yeah.
depends.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a
Sometimes
lot
they
of
don't.
French people
Elliot,
would
the way
laugh.
the way that works and how it helps U.S. students get into college is weird because it's more accepted on the coasts than it is where I am in the Midwest. In the Midwest, we have the AC, which
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
does not have an English
there's
portion at
that.
all. I took both.
But also, like,
Yeah,
what, huh? But
my college
Wait.
didn't even care if I got did SATs.
It's-
So
you can
Yeah.
skip SATs? What?
Well,
I'm very
it
confused.
depends on where you live. It depends on where you live and where you want to go to university.
What does that have to do with
Some schools-
university?
Because some
Oh,
schools
it's one of the
require
scoring things.
SAT scores, some don't. Some require ACT
They wanna know how
scores,
smart
some
you
don't.
are. Standardized
Ah.
testing
It's
is
confusing.
is the
Okay,
thing.
because in France we have something called the baccalaureate, which is like the final, like big exam that the whole
Mhm.
country has the same exam, and it's not
Mhm.
multiple choice. We have like 6 to 10 subjects, and we have to write essays
Okay.
for each subject, and it lasts about like a week of exams. And every day we have
I think
4
we-
hours to write
I
an
think
essay.
we have something like that called an international baccalaureate.
Yeah, well,
I never did it,
basically,
but I know it's a thing.
yeah. So when we're told that you have multiple choice, a lot of French people laugh or are like
Yeah.
envious because we would
Yeah.
think it's kind of easy.
I get that.
Wish it was.
And yet,
So,
yeah.
we're
Anyway,
going to
we are
Castle
way off
Macduff.
topic.
As we
Yeah.
mentioned, there is a drawbridge. Because
Yes.
we're at a cute little castle here. That drawbridge is like it keeps like moving. I swear, it's like not that close, and then it's like so close.
I was wondering, how is the car gonna, like the van gonna
Yeah.
go through? There's like quite a gap.
Yeah.
It's the animation things. So Shag and Scoob have to go lift the gate because there's a gate and then there's a drawbridge, and Scooby is standing on the drawbridge when Shaggy starts playing with the levers, which is a great idea. He just extends and then he shrinks, then he extends, and then he shrinks. It's like
It's a shenanigan, is what it is.
Shag, please don't. Can you like stop? This is body horror.
Correct.
Also, I think Shaggy has back problems because that guy's back is curved when he's walking.
Oh yeah, scoliosis, big time.
I mean, listen, a dog jumps into his arms quite often, so I think his back is fucked.
Not only that, the biggest dog breed on the entire planet jumping into his arms at any given time.
So
true. Do we know what breed he is? Scooby?
A Great Dane.
Great Dane.
Ah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
That's okay.
Thankfully,
in some
somebody
iterations
who
he's
works...
an alien, so...
Yes, that's what I've heard. That's why he can speak.
Mystery Incorporated,
because he's an alien.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh.
As far as I know, that's the only iteration where he's technically an alien, but that's the only version
Doesn't
I've
the
seen,
bird talk as well in Mystery Incorporated?
Yes.
Well, that is also a parrot. I feel like you give it a little bit of leeway there, but...
Yeah.
Yeah, but the parrot is possessed by an evil entity or something from some ancient Aztec.
There's a lot of stuff going on there.
There's a lot of stuff going on there.
Are you going to cover
all of that? Yes.
Eventually.
In like 10 years, when we get there.
Yeah.
I want to be here for Camp... What was it? Camp Horror or whatever? Camp Scare.
You will be on for Camp Scare. Don't you worry.
I want to be back for that.
It's a good one.
That movie traumatized me, and I have not seen it in like 15 years, so I want to see what it is like again. But yeah, they arrive in the castle.
Yeah, thankfully somebody who works here and knows how to like work these levers fixes it, and Scooby is able to like, not die. He falls into the mystery machine as it comes over.
Yeah, his name is Jimmy Cragmore. He's the valet?
Chief of staff.
Yeah.
I was gonna say butler, but yeah, chief of staff is what he's called. So
I immediately wrote he is the twist villain.
Yeah.
Because these episodes follow a like specific trope where the person you meet first who you think is the antagonist is not going to be the twist villain, and the second person who they meet who usually is nice is the twist villain. So it gets sort of predictable.
Sometimes you get that predictable plot, and then sometimes it's like nobody we know.
Really?
And then
there's a time where it was like no.
That's happened.
It's happened too often.
It's happened several times.
Wow. I didn't know that. I always thought they at least introduced the person before revealing.
This is the old Scooby-Doo where they didn't really plot things as well as they do later.
Yeah, I saw that.
This is
the writing gets better.
Yeah, this is the third of the series that we've covered, and this is by far the better writing that we have seen so far, where they actually have more of those like twist villains and things. Instead of just like, oh, this is a guy.
Yeah.
This is the only
I
speaking
don't
part
think
in the
we-
episode besides us.
Uh-huh.
Or like, this is somebody we've never met. Like, instead of that, we
Yeah.
get better plots going
Mhm.
on.
Yeah, I don't think we really get like really good writing until a pup named Scooby Doo, which is not going to be for a while.
Is that when they're
I-
all children?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I actually watched that. I remember having the DVD of that when I was younger. Got it from McDonald's.
Nice.
Yeah, that's definitely one of the good ones that everybody talks about. Pup Named Scooby-Doo, highlight. And it's got great
Good stuff.
music.
I've never seen it.
So, we'll get there when we get there. But right now, we're meeting
We will.
Aggie in person. And she's like, so, that bagpipe player? That's my grandfather. Supposedly.
Did you see that her grandfather has brown hair, but the ghost has red hair for some reason?
Yup.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Because the ghost has to listen. The ghost
You
has to
become
look
ginger
like the
when you're a
most
ghost.
stereotypical Scottish person and just be ginger, I guess. I don't know.
So when you turn into a ghost, you have to become like ginger when you're in Scotland?
Why not? Why not?
Okay.
This is the rules. I don't make the rules. This is the Scooby-Doo rules.
Also, I want to say his attire, the like kilt and everything, I've never
Mhm.
seen. Like, it's vaguely Scottish, but
Yeah.
none of it is like accurate at all to the
Yeah,
traditional.
because I don't think there's like I don't think the McDuff family tartan is on anything he's wearing.
Well,
I
there's
don't know
no
if there is
tartan
one,
at
to be
all. It's
honest
just
with you.
plain blue.
Oh, really? I thought there was at
In
least
the
stripes on it.
picture,
Oh, maybe the
it
picture,
does
but
have
the
some it has some tartan in the picture, but in his costume, I don't think they did that, probably for animation purposes, I'm gonna say.
Probably.
Uh,
That's what I would guess.
so I'll give them a pass on that one because Aggie's also
Yeah.
not wearing that, and I would assume
Yeah,
it's
it looks
just
like
cheaper.
it looks like on his kilt in the painting, it's green with blue and black stripes, or maybe those black stripes are shadows. I'm not sure.
It's funny because my family, the Cunninghams, we have like our tartan is the stereotypical Scottish tartan. It's bright red, white, and black with like is literally like the stereotypical Scottish tartan. Whereas most tartans aren't actually red; they're like blue, green, different shades.
I need to figure
I
out what
looked up the
my family's
McDuff.
would look like.
I looked at the McDuff tartan. It is red and green,
Mm.
like a pattern of red and green squares.
But then there's like the hunting tartan, the ceremonial tartan, the like.
Yeah,
There's a bunch of different variants.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm on board with mine. Mine's blue and green, and it's got some yellow and white. I'm on board with this.
Yeah, yours actually looks pretty
very
cool, Charlie.
It looks very Merida from Brave to me. So
That's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, Charlie, you can look up Cunningham tartan and you'll see what mine looks like. It's like bright red.
oh yeah,
Uh,
my goodness.
actually, on my mom's side, I am Scottish, and I looked up their family tartan as well.
And what?
It looks like it's very similar to Charlie's family, except mine
Yeah.
has yellow instead of white.
Oh yeah.
Oh, so Shag and Scoop immediately leave while they're having this talk about the ghosts and everything. Where do they go? Food.
hmm
Obviously.
We're looking for the food, and Shaggy immediately breaks a fork because Scooby steals the food from him. He like puts the lid on. Is like, nope, it's mine.
And how does this break the fourth wall?
He broke the fork, not the fourth
Oh,
wall.
I heard he broke the fourth, as in like the fourth wall.
No, he broke the
No.
fork. So I would count that as a shenanigan unless these forks are like horribly, horribly made. What the hell?
I hope not.
It just smashed. And so Scooby decides to play the shell game of like hiding where the food is. And Shaggy's like, it's not in this one. It's not in this one. It's also not in this one. Where is it? Oh, it was hiding under the lid. And
Gravity.
shenaniganery,
Yeah.
gravity does not
Yeah.
exist. Scooby eats it. Shaggy
No.
does not get to eat it once again.
Scooby also steals the meat and skin off of a chicken with a fork.
Yes.
Somehow.
Yeah.
Logic.
And just leave Shaggy with bones.
And then there's
Scooby,
also
you're
like the
dog. Let him eat the
rotisserie
meat.
thing where he just like has the knife.
Where he carves it like a block of wood and just gets all the meat onto a plate. And Scooby eats an entire Jell-O mold and begins to shake uncontrollably.
That's also a shenanigan.
This
Correct.
is fine. This is fine and normal.
I've never
So now-
shaken when I don't think I've actually ever eaten jelly. Have I? I don't think I have. It's not really a thing in France.
Well, now it's
Anywho,
bedtime.
They go to bed. Yeah, they go to bed.
Wait, you haven't said the reason as to why the ghost is supposedly attacking them. He's supposedly attacking them because he doesn't like visitors. It's just like,
Yeah.
okay.
Obviously.
Sure.
Same, honestly. Get the fuck out. You know what he's saying? He's saying, get off my lawn.
Yeah,
But
he's
in a Scottish accent.
a xenophobic Scotsman who doesn't like tourists.
Get out of my swamp!
Why are we... Okay, I get why we're bringing up Shrek, but do we need to?
Well, he is Scottish.
He is Scottish.
That's true.
So,
I mean...
it's Shrek. If they only made the ghost
Mike
green.
Myers is Canadian. He's not even Scottish.
No, he's not. But it's still funny.
That's
oh my
true.
god. If only the ghost was green in this episode, because then I would just be calling him Shrek the entire time.
I mean, the Loch Ness Monster's green.
Yeah.
No, he's not Shrek. That's the Loch Ness Monster. That's Nessie.
He is not.
That's our good girl Nessie,
Yeah.
okay?
But also the Loch Ness Monster is weirdly articulated. Like, how can it
I don't
snap and do a bunch of stuff?
Yeah. Also,
I don't know.
Tangent once again. Have either of you ever seen the movie Waterhorse?
I've seen parts of it.
Is this the little Scottish child who befriends Nessie?
Yes.
Yeah, I think I watched it.
Or like a
yeah, because every time
Loch Ness
there's
Monster.
an egg and it's like a cycle and yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen it. And
yeah.
And then they do a version of that fake photo of like the Loch Ness Monster. They do it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, I've definitely seen that movie.
Elliott, and I've heard this in passing. I don't know how much you've heard about the Loch Ness Monster and its validity. Some people think that picture that a lot of people reference is actually a whale's penis.
I've heard that.
Charlie,
I've definitely heard
Charlie,
that
we've talked about this before.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Elliott has not heard this, and they are aghast.
Really?
This is news.
But why would a whale be
again? Complete speculation, but
that's a theory.
Theory. But how does first of all, how does a whale get in the lake? Because it's not salt water.
Don't know.
Don't worry about it. How would Nessie get in the lake?
Yeah, the theory that
Nessie's like a plesiosaur. So
the theory I've heard is that there's a bunch of like in the Loch Ness, there's a bunch of gas, and sometimes because of all the wood that's in the bottom of the lake, the gas releases it, so like the wood pops out really, really fast, and then pops back down, and it kind of looks like
makes sense,
like a monster popping in and out, and so a bunch of
that.
people have thought that it was this monster. Because especially like the
Mm.
logs and stuff have weird shapes, and it kind of looks like a monster's head.
Okay.
I
I
think
get
that's the
that.
most popular scientific theory about the Loch Ness
That
Monster.
makes sense.
I
Mm.
just love every single time that Nessie gets spoofed. Like
Yes.
Phineas and Ferb has like the lake nose monster, and she
Mhm.
eats zinc because why not? I don't know.
Zinc,
Who
like the
knows?
metal.
I can't. Yeah,
Yes,
she
like the
has to
metal.
consume it for some reason through her skin. I
For
don't know.
reasons. Yeah. I don't know.
Okay.
Anyway, we're not even halfway done.
We're getting
the
to sleep. Shaggy is
yeah.
scared out of his mind and just like in his bed, and Scooby's brushing his little teeth. I'm glad that he brushes his teeth, but also
Yeah.
it's so weird to look at.
I don't think I even clocked that it was strange. I was just like,
mean,
yeah, the
Yeah.
dog is brushing his teeth. Totally normal.
why
Everyday
not?
occurrence.
Yep.
I'm not gonna count the teeth brushing as a shenanigan. I am gonna count the rest of it as a shenanigan because like the Loch Ness monster just popping in, no one noticing that his head is just like in there.
Also,
And
the
he's doing
size keeps
the nose.
changing of the head.
Yeah, it does.
This show has a problem with scale. We know this.
We have
And
no scale.
like, as a robot, like this is a submarine. Why the hell is the submarine going in a random window, like vapor or whatever, going onto the person, like doing nothing and then just leaving? Like,
Don't know.
that
Intimidation?
doesn't make
I don't
any
know.
sense.
I'm also gonna
A
count
lot of things don't make sense.
a shenanigan for Shaggy's head going through his pillow in fright.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Scooby's toothbrush somehow ending up like sideways in his mouth.
You've never done that?
Yeah.
Sideways?
My mouth is not big enough for that.
I
don't know
have
if
a
I
big
put.
mouth. I've never done that.
I think I might have done. Maybe not like a small toothbrush or like putting stuff like in your cheeks.
I mean, I've put like orange slices in my mouth like that.
I feel like orange slices are much smaller than a toothbrush, Elliot. I feel like
they're at least half as big as
maybe
a toothbrush.
don't try this at home, actually.
I would not
Like
recommend
what?
it.
This
don't
is a
prove us
size?
wrong.
Yeah, that's actually quite big.
That's a choking hazard, my dude. Maybe
Yeah.
don't hurt
Yeah,
yourself
Elliot, please
live
don't.
on the pod.
I wasn't gonna do.
For
I
your
wasn't
own
gonna
sake.
do it.
Okay,
I was just
good.
checking.
Okay.
So yeah, the rest of the gang shows up and they're like, "What the fuck happened? Oh, the Loch Ness monster was here, but it's gone."
Also,
all
the
gone.
ghost. Didn't the ghost
Yeah,
appear?
The ghost is
the
in
ghost,
fact out the
is
window
coming.
instead, and he's
We
flying.
love a ghost who
for
comes.
some reason.
Yep.
Like he can just fly now.
Yeah, because he's on.
They fly now. They fly now.
Because he's on the
Yeah.
zip line. Whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a very funny like moment to see his face just going like
Yeah.
his eyes looking at you and he's like aggressively playing the bagpipes.
But
Honestly,
I was
kind of scary. Like,
true.
I get it.
I kept thinking of that one meme where it's like the woman who's like, I think you're just here for the zip line, and it cuts to him and just keep going back on the zip line.
Incredible. I
He
love
is
that.
just here. He's just here for the zip line, nothing else. That's why he's like, get the
Correct.
fuck out of my swamp, bitches. I got a zip line.
But also, how did he go up a zip line? Because the tower.
Shenanigans.
Not explained. Shenanigans. That's how.
Also, he just like disappears immediately.
I'm just imagining him trying to like climb up the wall, the exterior wall of the castle, trying to hide.
So it is time for us to look for clues. We're gonna split up, and Shag and Scoob are like, we don't want to be without you guys. We don't want to be by ourselves. Fred's like, just yell if there's any trouble. Don't worry about it. So Shaggy yells as soon as they're out of frame, and Daphne and Velma just like skirt back, like, "What's wrong?" Oh, just testing it. I
That
love
was
it.
dumb.
We get a good little eyes in the brick wall. I fucking love the eyes every time. They take a brick out and just look. I love it.
Yeah. Like, I think there's more effective ways of spying on people.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think security cameras were widely used at this point, especially
True.
in a building that old.
No.
Yeah. But then he does it in
So
the
Shaggy-
library as well. Also, who the
Yeah,
hell
that's true.
has marshmallows in a library?
They're not exactly a quiet
Me?
thing to eat.
I would definitely have marshmallows in my library. Don't even worry about it.
Well, I mean, if your library has a fireplace like they do here, that's one thing.
That's
But
like
if
a
it's just
fire
like
hazard.
a regular, yeah, you're right.
Books are a fire hazard as well.
True.
This is true. But let's be honest. Have you? I since I was a small child have wanted to have a library in my home with a fireplace and like a big comfy.
Yeah.
And there's a secret passage that lets you get to it.
Yes, that's
Okay?
behind one of the bookshelves. You have
Need
to
a
pull
secret
like a
passage.
certain book. Yeah.
Exactly. So Shag and Scoob come. They're not finding anything. They come to a door and they open it, and oh look, it's just a bunch of random armor that falls on them. Who placed this armor in this closet? Bad idea, guys.
Aggie was just trying to get all the mess out of the way before they came over. And just threw it in the closet.
Also, there's the whole thing with the ghost, and then it becomes a brick wall. I think the edibles started to kick in.
Yeah, the edibles do kick in. Because they're like opening doors, and Scooby sees the ghost, and then he doesn't see the ghost because it turns into a brick wall. So
that's shenanigans.
Shenanigans.
Correct.
Then that's when they come to the library with a nice fire.
Mm-hmm.
And the marshmallow's right next to the fire. I do think
that's
having
a bad
them
idea.
in the fireplace is a bad idea. Specifically,
Agreed.
like if they're on the table across the way, that's fine.
Yeah,
also,
but
they
they're
do not
straight
look
up
like
on the fireplace.
They do not look like marshmallows when they heat them up.
No.
They look like they're fucking sausages or something.
But
like
also,
cut sausages.
So like, what McDuffie, I don't remember the guy's name. It's like, I'm gonna terrorize these people, but I'm gonna have a midnight snack while doing so. Like, why did he put the marshmallows there?
Who knows?
Maybe it wasn't him. I actually don't know who put them there. It could have been Aggie.
It could have been Aggie.
For all we know. This is a big castle.
Aggie's gonna have some s'mores in the library while she reads her Nancy Drew. Who knows?
Who knows?
Well, she thinks she's being haunted by her great-grandfather.
Maybe marshmallows are her comfort food, and she just needs them in every single room of the house, actually.
There are weirder things to have as comfort food.
True.
But Scooby and Shaggy do end up finding a clue, a half-burnt piece of paper that says Switzer 100 wristwatches.
I'm so proud of them. They found a clue. Yay!
Good for them.
We did it. And it's a very strange clue. And then immediately, someone pulls a lever, and they fall through the floor.
That's
the writers of the Emperor's New Groove stole this bit from Scooby-Doo.
I was literally thinking about pull the lever, Kronk.
Lever.
Yeah.
Who puts a fucking trapdoor in front of a fireplace? Talk about a fire hazard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like this. I call that a shenanigan.
Moreover, they end up with like a place with a bunch of straw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's even more of a fire hazard.
They go through like a slide. There's straw at the bottom so they don't hurt themselves. And there's a coffin.
That doesn't
coffin without a bottom. Yeah.
With a skeleton.
Shaggy falls through the coffin, and then the door closes on him, and Scooby comes on top of the coffin. And He doesn't realize Shaggy's in it, and it spooks him when Shaggy's like, "Get me out of here." Shenanigans.
Yeah.
That, and also the skeleton.
Yeah.
And yeah, there's just a skeleton wearing the Scottish garb, and then he runs the fuck away when he sees Scooby. This is the second time we've had an unexplained skeleton that runs away in this series of Scooby-Doo.
Really?
Listen, the skeleton man with his non-existent eyes saw there was a dog, and he said, "I'm made of bones. Get me the hell out of here."
But also, I find it funny that they have to, like, everything decays, right? Not the Scottish garb.
Exactly.
They had to show that this guy was Scottish, and that the wool that made his his kilt or whatever was like prime quality. It will not decay.
But he doesn't even have the kilt on. He just has the sash and the hat.
He just has the sash and the
Like-
hat.
Same difference. The hat, like, oh,
Yeah.
I guess this is Harris
It's the highest
tweed
quality.
Yeah,
or whatever.
It's not eaten by moths or anything.
And so
No.
Scooby runs into Shaggy and pushes him back into the coffin. And I think that's our last shenanigan of that sequence, because what the fuck?
How many is
There's
that
so
now?
much happening right now. We're
A
up to
lot.
17
Already? Wow.
already. I've been counting.
Ethan keeps the running tally every time. So we get back to our smart gang and Aggie, and there's a weather report on the ground on top of that like spire where the ghost was. Interesting.
I don't
The
even
weather
know
is
how
fog.
did that link to the end?
I don't even know. I don't remember how this relates to the
No,
mystery
me
either.
neither.
Is it just he does it on foggy nights?
That'd be
But
my
also-
guess.
But also
Yeah.
you're in
'Cause it's
Scotland.
harder.
When is it not foggy?
True.
Or at the very least, overcast.
I just think it's funny. I'm just like, yes, the weather report. Is it not going to say anything other than fog?
Hmm.
Yeah. Scooby and Shaggy encounter the ghost in a hallway. We get my favorite bit, where they go in and out of a bunch of doors with no clue as to how they connect.
Yes,
It's
I
incredible.
I wrote it down.
Beautiful.
I said the classic door thing was happening.
Yes. It
And then there's
is
an
incredible. I
impromptu
love it so
jazz
much.
performance.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
And also I wrote down
Ethan's-
that the ghost has eyeliner.
Yeah,
you know,
you gotta commit to the bit.
why not? Ethan's favorite thing is the doors gag, so I'm very glad that we got one, and it's looking it's
beautiful.
prime. It's prime doors gag.
Hmm.
I don't know how to feel about Scooby's like weird little jazz. Like, what is this song? It's
It's
so
a parody
nonsense.
of You Ain't Nothing But a Hound Dog, which was originally by a woman named Big Mama Thornton, but Elvis covered
Yeah,
it, and that's
Elvis.
the version most people know.
So it's not jazz. I got it wrong. What is it?
No, it's rock. It's rock and roll
Rock and
from
roll.
like the 50s.
Their outfits
How
do
is that
not say
linked
rock
to
and roll
Scotland
to me.
in any way?
It's not. It's not.
I don't think it. I don't
It's
think it
just
has
for
to
the
be.
memes.
I think they just did this because it's Scooby Doo
Okay.
Yes.
and Hound Dog, Basset Hound. He's a dog. We had to do dog jokes, I guess.
I didn't even catch that it
It's
was
in the contract.
Hound Dog.
And also,
Mm-hmm.
we had to have a costume change as well.
Hmm.
Yep.
But I mean, the armor was right there.
It was
It's
right
true.
there.
We didn't hide in the armor. Sad.
Which is another classic Scooby-Doo thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Instead, they
So-
found 60s apparel.
They just had it in Hammerspace.
That's shenanigan. That's what a shenanigan is, Elliot. Just
That's
Okay.
the whole point
Oh,
of
that's another
shenanigans.
shenanigan? Okay.
Yeah,
yes,
changing the
fact that they were able to
costumes-
produce those clothes from nowhere is
What
a
did they do
shenanigan.
last episode? Or like, oh god, a couple
I don't
episodes ago they
remember.
turned into like dentists or something, and it was like,
Yeah.
where did
something
you
like
get
that.
this? Where did you get this giant toothbrush from? Like, what the fuck, guys? There was no reason for it.
It is just a meme.
It's
That's all it
shenanigans.
is.
Okay. A meme
Um,
from the what? 60s,
This
70s?
is the original of
70s.
memes. Okay, this is where we got
Yes.
memes from.
Mhm.
Correct. So
Smart
Smart
Gang.
Gang is like, oh, we found a roll of wire. What are we?
The
What
zip
is all this
line.
happening? And
It's a zip line,
Yeah.
but they don't know that
right,
yet.
but they don't know that yet.
Yeah.
And Scooby and Shaggy go through one of Charlie's favorite gags, the spinning wall
Spinning
panel.
door. We love a spinning panel randomly in the middle of a wall. And they're like, they slide down this entire table, like running into every little bit and bob on it. And hey, look, they're in the same room as everyone else now.
Hooray.
And doesn't like Scooby throw everything and Shaggy puts everything back? Sort of thing?
Yeah, I think it was something like that. Like
Something
Scooby's
like
like, get
that.
it out of my way, and Shaggy's like, oh no,
Oh, no.
this is our friend's place. Let's not fuck up the furniture.
But you can fuck up the food.
Shaggy didn't fuck up the food, it was actually Scooby, so
True. Yeah, and then
So
they
they-
inspect the lower half of the castle.
yeah,
Right?
they put their clues together and they're like, what's going on here? Yeah, let's go into the bowels of the castle, guys. Because there's probably more clues in the basement, as there always is.
Mm-hmm.
No one's been there since the Middle Ages. What?
Which I doubt. How, like,
feel like-
the
cannot hear
first thing you
and I
do
don't
when
know why.
you have a castle is explore it.
Yeah. I think I would probably make a map of the
Hold
castle
on.
before I did
Let me
anything
see
else.
if I can get.
What happened? Oh,
Oh.
Ethan died. We split up the gang in real life too, apparently.
Yeah.
Yep.
So just like literally just a wall in the middle. I think I'm gonna call shenanigans on that because how did you guys not notice?
Yeah, that was weird.
What the
Right.
fuck?
Yeah.
But we're looking for clues, and Shag and Scoob end up in another room that has armor. No way, because we're in a medieval castle.
Yeah.
Also, the ghost is here, and he locks them in.
Why? Just like, what's his end
'Cause
goal?
he wants them out of the way because they're snooping. And
Mhm.
our next shenanigan is Scooby trying to like barrel through the door with a ladder, and the
Yeah.
ladder just
Mhm.
disassembles when it hits the door. Shaggy also does a similar thing with a barrel of alcohol.
Yeah, probably. Like
And
whiskey.
it just
Yeah, probably
it just hits the
beer.
door, and then it's rolling, and he rolls on top of it, and then it breaks up against the stone wall. And then he's dancing with the suit of armor.
Yeah, that was
Just why not?
sure.
Is that a separate one, or is that is that sequence?
I think that's separate.
Okay.
Because I think them throwing stuff at the door and it going horribly
All
is
right.
one.
So that's how we get this many shenanigans in an
Okay.
episode, because that's itself is
Yeah.
3.
Oh yeah, okay. My estimate of 10 was way, way too low.
We've never had one that with that few. I think the lowest we ever had was like 14.
Yeah.
Oh.
At some point we still have to go through Where Are You, because we didn't start
We
doing
do.
shenanigans until our second Scooby-Doo show.
Mhm.
So
Hmm.
we don't even have the full range of everything now.
Yeah, we'll
Okay.
have to go back and do that at some point.
So
So
then,
we go back to this.
yeah, Shaggy gets stuck on a hook, and Scooby starts to play bagpipes.
That happens later.
Yeah, next we get
but
the smart gang like
the
looking.
the Smart Gang finds the watches, the Swiss
Oh,
watches.
yeah. I forgot to write that in my notes.
in a bunch of these like big boxes that say made in Switzerland. It's good to know they're all made in Switzerland. Thank you.
Which is totally something you
not?
will see every time when you like
Yeah.
when you get from Amazon. It's always a giant thing that says "Made in China."
Also funny that every single watch looks exactly the same.
Yeah, must not be that valuable then if there's so many that are exactly the same.
Yeah.
I don't know. But then Scoob and Shag are still trying to get out of this door. Shag is like, I don't even know what the fuck he's throwing. It's like a big bag that's attached to a rope, and he's trying to hit it against the door, and then the ghost opens the door, and then instead the bag hits Shaggy,
Yeah, that was strange.
and then he's on the hook because he ends up out the
Yeah.
freaking window.
Luckily, there was a hook.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm assuming the door is unlocked because Scooby just gets outside, not using the window,
He
and
got
tries to hook him.
outside really
Yeah.
quickly.
What? So many things are happening here.
Hmm.
Like, so
Yeah,
many
there's a lot
things at
going
once. And then we get the when did he get the bagpipes? Where did he get the bagpipes from?
Who knows?
They're just there. There's just some bagpipes on the dock that Scooby like sits on, and somehow they're able to play after that. I feel like that's how you break your bagpipes,
Mm.
with a
Yeah.
I
Great
would
Dane just
generally advise
falling
against
on them.
sitting on them.
Yeah. Also, who just casually leaves their bagpipes on a porch? On a
The
dock?
ghost, probably.
But the ghost already has his bagpipes with him to control the.
I don't. I'm assuming that the raiders were like, it's Scotland. They just have bagpipes growing from the ground. Who knows?
Mhm.
Like, they just lying around everywhere. Why not? Scooby tries to play into them, and he expands them, and then it extends his body into a balloon. Scooby does not know how this instrument works. But he's trying to play it to get the gang's attention to help Shaggy.
Which, like, they told him to yell. How is bagpipes gonna get their attention more than someone yelling help?
I mean, maybe they'll be able to hear it better.
I guess.
I don't know. I don't know the logic. The Loch Ness Monster is coming. And
The Loch Ness Monster, like, for all the other, like, scenes where it's in, acts quite robotic in a way. But for some reason in this moment it acts like an animal. Which is
Yeah.
right before it's revealed to be a machine.
There's no consistency as to whether this thing is
there's none.
a robot or
It's both a robot
there's
and
a lot
not
of
a robot.
inconsistency here.
Mm.
Yeah.
Shaggy becomes a turtle, and when he sees the Loch Ness Monster coming, he's still hanging from this thing in the middle of nowhere, and his head just goes inside his shirt, and the Loch Ness Monster goes underneath him, getting him down from the hook and ripping his shirt.
Which, how? Like, that's supposedly
How is
a
his shirt
machine.
not already ripped?
Yeah. That's a strong shirt.
I don't know. Shaggy just, you know what? He's rich. He's got some really good shirts, I guess. They're just made different.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
And the rest of the gang is like, oh, they came outside because the bagpipes are playing, and they see Scooby, and they see the ghost, who's also playing bagpipes. Interesting.
How, yeah. Like a face-off of bagpipes.
Dueling bagpipes.
Like a rap battle,
Yeah.
but with bagpipes.
Yeah.
Charlie, you've never heard the piece of music called Dueling Banjos?
No.
I think you would know it if you heard it, but
probably.
It's
know.
dueling bagpipes.
I love that. Fred gets an idea with the drawbridge.
They set up this plan so quickly. It's like 2 seconds, it's done.
Yeah.
That's how Fred works. Fred's just like, I got a plan. Don't even worry about it. I got it.
Yeah.
And so they go over there, and Scooby starts playing the bagpipes as well. And then the Loch Ness Monster, you know, like, flips its shit and is going this way and that way. And it goes through the dock that the ghost is on.
Yeah, that was so weird. And somehow, like, catches it in its mouth.
Yeah, and just goes backwards and
Who
picks him up.
installs a, like, movable jaw on a submarine? For your Loch Ness Monster submarine?
People who commit to the bit.
Truly.
That's who.
I mean, why else would you make it, like, do the freaking foghorn nose stuff? Like, there's no reason for that.
My hypothesis is that it was steam powered, and so the
Maybe.
Probably.
smoke. I don't know.
Maybe. Thankfully, the gang also, like, the Loch Ness Monster goes into the specific part of the lake, and they close it off so it can't get out, and it all drains, and hey, look, we got the guy, let's unmask him. Who is it?
It's the chief
the
of
butler.
Staff, as Elliott predicted.
No, it's the butler who did it. You missed the joke.
Did it. The butler always did it.
Ah. Yeah, I'm so proud of myself for discovering the mystery from a children's TV show from the 60s.
I'm so proud of you for realizing the
Good
tropes.
job, Elliott.
Yay, I'm so smart. I'm smarter than a child.
And the other guy who we thought was sus, the innkeeper, shows up and he's like, yeah, I was worried about you. Are you okay?
Yeah, he magically teleports to the place.
Just so we know that it wasn't him. So, this is our explanation. He was smuggling watches in his giant submarine that is also the Loch Ness Monster, and he controlled it using bagpipes.
How?
That's the most convoluted way of controlling anything.
Yeah.
Like, not like remote control, not someone inside. No, it's summoned by bagpipes.
But it's more inconspicuous, I guess.
I guess so.
This is, like, the weirdest way to like, smuggle anything. A bagpipe-controlled Loch Ness Monster.
I don't know why he had to be floating. Also, like, that part didn't... It happened once, and so, like, we had to have a clue for it, but it was really... It didn't matter. We did not need...
We also didn't need the clue for the weather forecast.
Yeah, my assumption there is, like, he only did it when it was foggy, so that nobody would know. I don't know.
That's essentially what they said.
Like, when I wrote in my note is that he smuggled in foreign goods, but tourists got in the way, so he wanted to scare them away. But, like, this would have the opposite effect. If a bunch of people heard about the Loch Ness Monster and a ghost being in a castle, like, thousands of people would be coming to that place.
Well, sadly, that is the thesis of all Scooby-Doo, is that we must make monster so people do not come here.
Correct.
So our last shenanigan for the day is Scooby dressing up in his little Scottish outfit and playing the bagpipes, but actually, he's not playing the bagpipes. It's like a recording on his other shoulder. He's
playing Alba and I, which is the unofficial national anthem of Scotland.
Oh, okay. So it's not Scotland, or is that Scotland the Brave in Gaelic?
Yeah, it's Scotland the Brave, in Gaelic.
Okay.
Nice. That is the episode, and I think we got a little bit of trivia here. Ethan, what time is it?
Yep. It's terror time.
Let's talk about a little bit of this trivia on the wiki here. The only castle located by Loch Ness is, can I pronounce this? Urquhart Castle, which today is in ruins.
This is the second of 2 episodes of Season 3 of the Scooby-Doo show to use no music from Scooby-Doo Where Are You?, with a creepy tangle and the Bermuda Triangle being...
That's like all we got for the trivias.
Cool.
Here it's a day. What are we rating this episode out of 5 Scooby snacks?
How many are there?
Oh yeah,
There's
how many
29.
shenanigans? 29?
There's 29.
Okay. That's pretty good. We had 29 shenanigans. Not a bad number.
If you say
More
so.
than we had minutes in the episode. So
Believe me, Elliot, I was keeping track the whole time.
Okay. No, but I mean, like, if it's good or not. I wouldn't.
Oh, as far as that goes, I don't think I can give this anything higher than a 3, to be honest with you. The vibes were fun, but like the Scottish accents in the show were just absolutely god awful.
Yeah, they were pretty horrible.
I would have to agree. I would give it a 3. It was extremely convoluted, but
I'll give you 3.
I had fun watching it.
It was a solid.
It was a good time.
Okay.
Yeah. Not great, but not terrible.
Yeah.
And for the episode, whose side are we on here? Are we on the side of this man who's smuggling wristwatches and keeping tourists away? Somehow with the Loch Ness Monster keeping tourists away.
You'd think they would be more likely to come.
I feel like he's an idiot, personally.
He's definitely an idiot.
Oh, he is.
I am on the side of our Scottish skeleton who was hiding in the bowels and is apparently still alive. Because what the fuck was happening with that guy? I'm like still lost.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know either. We're but
this is the second time
I'm with you.
On the side of a random skeleton man that showed up.
I am on the side of
exists.
I'm on the side of the innkeeper. He was just minding his business, trying to help people.
He did nothing wrong. He actually showed up when he thought that there was something going on.
Yeah.
So
his only fault was being Scottish with a horrible accent.
I was gonna say the accent is the greatest tragedy of this whole thing.
It didn't even sound Scottish.
No, they sounded like a mixture of Eastern European and like Irish mix. It was so strange.
I don't think any of the voice actors ever heard a Scottish person speak, and they just guessed.
Yeah.
Yeah, where was our accent coach on this episode? Fire that person.
Charlie, this is Hanna-Barbera. They don't have the money for that.
Fire that person.
Yeah, I recommend to the listeners to find a clip of this episode and listen to the Scottish accents because they were truly horrible.
It's terrible.
If I didn't hate them so much, I would be on Aggie's side because I love a random friend of the gang showing up. But
yeah, unless it's Jerry Reed, but that's a whole different discussion.
Jerry Reed is not a random friend of the gang. He does not do anything. Don't make me get mad about Jerry Reed right now on the pod. We don't have time for this.
Sorry.
Okay,
Elliott,
then I guess I won't ask
you,
who he is.
I would recommend you listen to our previous episode about Jerry Reed.
Will do.
Yes, it came out last year. Elliott, do you want people to find you on the internet?
Not really. Sure, but
okay.
I don't really I don't have a podcast anymore because
I was like, if you want to find Elliott's old podcast,
maybe. You can. It's called the Demigod Pod, but my co-host and I have so much work with university and stuff, and I'm fairly certain she got spoiled about everything that happens afterwards. So there's no point really in continuing. So which is kind of sad, but yeah.
Sure.
We had Charlie on. I think
I was there
in our second to last episode, or something like that. So yeah, if you want to see what Charlie thought of the sirens, I think
something about the Sea of Monsters. I think. Oh no. Like
yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Amazing. We are going to get the fuck out of here after all of these many, many shenanigans that we ourselves put ourselves through.
Yes. And I'm going to go to bed because it is midnight.
So it's time to split up and look for clues. for our next mystery. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Mysteries in the Machine would like to thank its $10 and up patrons, especially Polish Lavender and Davy B. Thank you for being so generous and helping us keep this podcast going.
You can follow this podcast socials at Mysteries in the Machine Pod on Instagram. You can send a message to our email, mysteriesinthemachinepod@gmail.com. Be sure to give us a rating, a review, or let your friends and followers know how much you love the podcast. That really helps. You can follow me, Charlie, at GreenPixie12 on most platforms. I also have an art Instagram at GreenPixieDraws.
You can find me, Ethan, on Instagram and Threads at ethan.t.hewlin. Our music was written and produced by Jason Hilton. You can find him at Negative Selections on Instagram.
Are you still
always
It's
sick?
inevitable.
I'm always sick. That's the
when
secret.
is Charlie not sick?
I had lost my cough, and then I got sick again like 3 weeks ago, and now it's back, and
Wow.
I'll just never
Rip.
not have a cough. Rip me and my life, especially
Well,
podcasting.
As I say, you work with children. That's kind of inevitable.
I do.
Yeah.
I work with children, but also I'm a podcaster, so like it's the worst work hazard ever.
It's
Just
Yeah,
to
you're
just
pretty
have a
much
cough.
always
fine.
talking.
Everything's fine. Well,
Everything is not fine. All right.
I thought you were also
Ethan?
using
Yeah.
you're using Robert's Lancaster account.
I'm always
Th-
using
th-
Robert's
they're okay with-
Lancaster. Robert
Yeah,
doesn't
they're
care.
okay with Charlie using it.
Robert lets me and all of my podcasts, and also
Yeah.
Seaweed Brain, and
Yeah, they're really nice.
a couple others use their stuff. So
Yeah.
it's funny
It's kinda
because
cool,
I have
honestly.
to log in as Robert, and then I can look and see all the different things other people have recorded. So
Oh, nice.
I'm definitely getting the like. If I wanted to be an asshole, I could just be like, oh, let me just like listen to this episode of the Pit Crew where they're talking about an episode that hasn't even been released yet on HBO Max. Ooh, getting the insider
Oh,
I didn't know they
details
got-
because they get screeners.
I didn't know they
So-
got early access to that.
They
That's
got
cool.
screeners. I could listen to the
That's
early
incredible.
episodes of Seaweed Brain and hear all the little oh my god, like they talk to like the celebrities, they talk to like the people working on
Yeah.
the show and everything.
Yeah.
I could
That's
be
cool.
an asshole about it, but I'm not gonna do that. And also that's a lot of time and energy that I do
Also,
not
if
have
you
in my
really
life.
want to be an asshole, you could delete the episodes. But that's
Elliott,
like cruel.
no.
Wow. No.
That's
no.
terrible.
Yeah, but that's cruel.
All right. Ethan, why don't you lead us in with your spooky dooky stuff?
Yeah. Does Elliot know about the bit that I do at the beginning?
You say
or have-
like a short summary that's like a spooky sentence or something?
I make a spooky summary of the intro, essentially, is what I do.
Yeah, we play that, and then we play the music for our podcast, and then I lead us in with like, welcome to the pod.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's cute.
All right. Here we go. Charlie, do you want me to do an accent for this? Because we're in Scotland, which is another.
Is this going to be offensive? Is the question?
I don't know, which is why I'm asking. Like, I don't know.
I mean,
like,
you can always try.
It might just be like a terrible Gerard Butler impression, and that's might.
I was gonna say we gotta do the lead in. If you had the chance to change your fate, would you?
If you had the chance to change your fate, would you?
For Scotland.
Sorry, Scotland.
I apologize to the nation of Scotland. I'm about to do them absolutely dirty.
Go for it.
Here we go.
This
Here
is
goes
on
nothing.
you.
If not, I can re-record the intro in my normal voice
Yeah,
later on.
you do you. This is your edit, by the way.
Oh shit, yeah. We'll see how it goes. It'd be foggy and stormy at Castle Macduff.
I'm gonna cry.
I apologize to the nation of Scotland again.
Well, honestly, I thought your accent was better than than that lady's accent.
Oh
I
yeah,
like
it was much
That
better
bar
than
is
anyone
in
in the
hell.
episode.
I
It was better than all of
audibly
them in the
I
episode.
audibly like laughed when I first heard it. Oh, it was so bad, but it was
Yeah.
so funny. Yeah, I
It
wrote
was
I wrote in my
laughable.
notes, accent of blonde lady is really funny. Sounds really fake. Like,
Yeah. I
Yeah.
was like, oh god, this sure is an episode of Scooby Doo.
It is.
but I'd never seen the old episodes, like the original. I think these are the originals.
We'll get into it.
Okay.
We're gonna get there.
Let me intro the pod. I do a little bit where I'm
Okay.
gonna introduce you. Okay.
Mm-hmm.